Hello, my siblings in Christ, I'm Boyan, and today we will be hacking our Patriarch's Facebook page. Just kidding, of course I'm not going to do that, I don't even know how. Sometimes I wish I would. Anyway, what happened? The official Facebook page of the Patriarch of Serbia, Porphyrius, was taken down in an apparent hacker attack. And, it's still not returned there, even though I don't think it should be that much of an issue. And you might be wondering, well, okay, that's weird. Why would somebody, take down a Patriarch's Facebook page? Are these some evil, anti-Christian elements out to get our venerable Patriarch? Well then, let me take you to an adventure of drama and weird stuff that's happening in the Serbian state and in the Church of Serbia. So, if you follow this channel closely, a month ago plus extra days, we had a horrible accident here in Serbia where a canopy in one of the cities on the railway station collapsed and killed 15 people. I made a separate video about it. You can, I think, see the card here if it hopefully appears and if I remember to actually put it there. When I published the video, there was, a lot of outrage, and after I published the video, the outrage kept piling on. What happened, or more precisely, what didn't happen, is that all of the statements by politicians since the first hour after the accident all had the underpinnings of "we're not to blame." They kept claiming that this canopy was not included in the restoration works that was done on that railway station. Even though the works were rushed, the entire restoration work cost like a gajillion amounts of euros. It was done by a Chinese company, and notably our Prime Minister traveled to China like a day after the accident. I don't really need to inform you that practically, and when I say practically, no one was arrested. Well, I think 2 weeks after the accident, like 0 arrests, like no responsibility, no culpability, nothing, zilch. And again, this will all lead into why the Patriarch's page was deleted. The outrage kept, mounting on, and so on. And the students of universities started taking matters into their own hands. They started blocking their own faculties, demanding, for the arrests to be made and so on. Ironically, initially, the only arrests, like 15 of them, were made exclusively of the activists who were demanding that somebody be arrested for this accident. So, of course, this spirals out of control, and the more, activists get arrested, more people become activists and are simply furious at our dictator in charge, Aleksandar Vučić, his sniveling, disgusting Prime Minister, Miloš Vučević. By the way, Vučić is at least as bad as the Prime Minister, and much more, in that regard. So the students start, blocking all of these faculties. However, for all of them were deceived. For one faculty did not go into the blockade. Can you guess which one? Bim, bim, bim. Of course, the weakest, nihilist, the most disgusting one, the theological faculty of Belgrade. There was, we could say it's a rumor, but that if any students of the theological faculty blocked the faculty, that they would lose the blessing to attend the faculty, meaning that they couldn't finish their schooling, they won't be able to be ordained, because the Serbian church is ever in the cahoots with Serbian authorities, like always without exception. And I've been ranting about this for ages on this channel. Every time the Serbian church makes a statement, it's always with the blessing of the government. They never said anything that the government, opposed. They never criticized anything by our government. And again, reminder, we're talking about a dictator in charge who's literally destroying the entire country, but the church is a zip. And I'm getting to why this led to the hacking of the page. Suddenly, the theological faculty is, blocked. The students went there. Then the administration of the faculty is like, oh no, we never said that we are going to deny the blessings of the students. Like, right. Late to the party, but better late than never. Even the late workers in the field were paid equal price as the ones who came to the vineyard first, as the parable of Christ goes. So, of course, there's nothing from the church. When suddenly the Patriarch on his official Facebook page places a statement where he says that the official rectorate or deanery, whatever the word is, the ruling body of our faculties, received the delegation of the theological faculty that they opted for the blockade after a lot of prayer, pondering and so on, thereby basically supporting students in their blockades, therefore technically going against the official narrative that the government is at no fault, and so on. Within the minutes of this statement, the entire Facebook page is completely gone. So not like the post was individually deleted. The entire Facebook page completely wiped out. And there are, ways we can interpret this. I will go with interpretations from the most benevolent ones to the more malevolent ones. The first interpretation is that the Patriarch posted this on his own accord without consulting or in direct opposition to the ruling narrative of our little dictatorship, and that the powers that be wiped out this page. The second, less benevolent interpretation is that he posted it and then he got a call that he better delete like the entire page or else. Okay, so we are going towards a tad more cowardly route, and we will definitely see that it stays at the very least that there is some cowardly element on this, because nothing else was posted on the official Serbian Orthodox Church website or his Instagram profile. So he didn't like double down. He kept quiet. Now going into malevolent territory is that he posted it, waited for enough people to see it, and of course screenshot it and delete it, the entire page, because we have this thing in Serbia. We call it preletanje, meaning flying over. That is when you join the political party that just won the election or are pretty certain that they will win election very soon, and you want to get all of the benefits. So in this interpretation, the Patriarch or whoever administered his page decided that it is time to actually give slight hints that the Serbian Orthodox Church isn't all that pro-dictatorship as it was like until a couple of days ago. And the fully malevolent interpretation, and again, I tend to favor these malevolent interpretations because I know people in the church, is that the church decided that these blockades aren't really going to do anything, so they might just as well give a little wink to the students, like, we're for you, but don't get your hopes up. Blessed Paul, the Patriarch of Serbia. Now, he was a real hero, because when students protested in the 90s, he joined them. He went against the official narrative. He went against the dictator. This current church leadership, they're completely in the cahoots with everything. The very fact that the theological faculty joined the protest, I find amazing. So I think that there is elements of both the benevolent and malevolent interpretations. Again, the very fact that the official narrative now from the Serbian Church is that nobody will be denied a blessing it's a move in the right direction. I fully support it. but also I really need to spew out my bitterness when it comes out to things like this, because sadly, as an Orthodox Christian, I tend to notice that all of the worst stereotypes that atheists, at least in Serbia, fling at the church tend to be correct. Sadly, like all of them. However, that also leaves out the part that all of the positive aspects are also true, like that it is still an expression of church in this specific space and time, and that sometimes really crappy people get in these positions of power because we as people are crappy, and boy we are. Next video, how to deal with bitterness. Bye.